Well, speaking of Elon Musk, Doge was all about reining in the spending, right? But Bernie Sanders wants to spend more. He's reintroducing his Medicare for All legislation for the 5th time. It's only going to cost $32 trillion over a decade. The same old story: more spending, more government, less choice. So, as we get to this conversation, you know, I've covered this a lot. I covered Obamacare extensively, and we keep coming up with this idea that government needs to pay for health care. I can't think of anything worse. So the idea that the estimates for the cost of Medicare for All, $32.6 trillion over 10 years, that's according to Mercatus Center. Urban Institute says $32.6 to $34 trillion. Right now, we are in a big spending hole, as you know. It's a big problem. Some people don't want to buy our treasuries right now. Everybody's freaking out over this. And the fact that Senator Bernie would come out and say, now's the time to spend a whole lot more money, to me sounds absolutely crazy. The other thing, and it's a small thing, but I think it's important, is that he wants to ban private insurance outright.
No.
So reduce your options out there. Americans hate that, right? You're going to give me fewer options in the marketplace, and you want me to support you.
Do you want me to give you a quick anecdote? I love my husband, but I told him I don't love you enough to change my last name because that means I have to go to the DMV. If you want Medicare and your health care system run like the post office or the DMV, Lord help us all. That's my anecdote. The private sector, generally, we know, look, we've talked a lot about the frustrations with healthcare, reimbursement rates, the cost of all of that. But it is still, bar none, much more efficient than a government-run healthcare system. Ask the UK how their collapsing program is working for them.
You don't have to go far.
Right.
My own sister-in-law had to have her arm broken again because they said it wrong up in Canada. No kidding, it's terrible. And
well, Medicare, the hospital trust fund, Medicare as it exists right now, it runs out of money in about a decade. And without a fix, benefits will automatically get cut by 11 cents on the dollar, so 11%. So there you are. There's your Medicare. Those bozos, those jerks can't run it as it is, and they can't fix it. They're unwilling to do it. So elderly people are going to get a massive benefit cut because they refuse to fix what we already got.
Charles, you got a good story about
I don't, golly.
Can I just know I do love my husband. Continue.
Okay, all right. And one day you'll prove it.
Can I tell you something, Jerry? You were floored by that $32.5 trillion number. Can I just tell you, there's no way it comes in as low as $32.5 trillion. Interesting, when Medicare and Medicaid did a study on what the cost would be in 1990. In 1967, they said it would cost $12 billion by 1990, okay? When we got to 1990, you know what it cost? $100 billion.
Wow.
They were off by a factor of 8, and it's only getting worse. So Bernie Sanders is lying to you. If he says $32.5 trillion, you can at least double that.
Yeah.
Absolutely
and you're getting close.
Absolutely right. From the people who brought you Columbia Transgender Opera, they're going to bring you your health care. That's right.
Well, that's one way to think about it.